And now, the Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Dan Soder.
Okay, you're right. I won't cut off our theme song.
Don't cut off our theme song. Yeah, do the
record scratch.
Hit it, Jay.
Lou, sit down, Black Lou.
No, Black Lou, run for it. I had to listen to this shit in the stadium every time they fucking scored.
Score a touchdown, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Hit 'em low, hit 'em high, and watch our Eagles fly. Fly, Eagles fly, on the road to victory. Oh, home team all the way.
Oh, you know what? I was a Eagles fan last night, and it felt good. It felt real good. So I can't imagine how it felt for an actual Eagles fan.
Oh, it was.
Because as I told you guys didn't score as much as the Cowboys scored on the 49ers.
Right.
So which makes me an Eagles fan. Right. But then you guys treated the Cowboys like they were the 49ers. I mean, that was my favorite part.
3 field goals. Black Lou, what's going on? Tell me how you're feeling.
How you doing today, buddy? Oh, by the way, do you have... Sorry.
Go ahead.
Hey, hi.
I'm very hurt.
Oh, you're hurt.
You know.
You're
missing 3 Pro Bowlers, you know what I mean, on the team.
It is true.
Can't make excuses, though.
It's a wild card hunt. Well, you know, our kicker was our middle linebacker yesterday. A lot of people made concessions, yeah. Lost the kicker on the first kick of the game.
I always love when a kicker goes down and some dude that didn't expect it is fucking doing it.
Let's introduce our guest who just walked in the studio.
Well, and it's perfect that we're talking about the Eagles because he's Pennsylvania's own Joe DeRosa!
Yeah!
Hey, scoot over here so Jacob, our producer, can sit down. Joe, I know you're wearing a nice sweater, but don't ask me.
How you guys doing?
Hey,
doing good, Joe. It's great to see you, bro. I know you're not a big sports guy, but the city of Philadelphia is electric with sports right now.
The teams are doing very well.
The Eagles and the Sixers are doing very, very well.
So we beat Dallas yesterday?
Yeah.
I knew about
Did you come out of hospice?
Joe was
wearing a sweater and he's like, is everything different now? How long was I gone for?
Joe's been in a coma for 8 years.
So here's what happened, Joe, last week. Black Lou, who decided for some odd reason to become a fan of the Dallas Cowboys because he likes stars on shirts. He made a bet with me, an ill-advised bet, for $50 that they would straight up.
$50?
$50.
You guys were at 50?
Yeah.
Wow.
Straight up, we're adults, Dan. Straight up,
I'm a fan of a 1-9 football.
That's fair enough too. That's fair.
I call hedging my bets.
Yeah, that's a good idea. You want to make it a little exciting for yourself, but we did. And in the interest that I made it a little too exciting, perhaps, I don't feel right asking Black Lou to pay me $50. What I'm willing to accept, and I'll take the $50.
Yeah.
Or, because 5 of these are mine.
Okay.
A fan gave me these.
What are they?
And if Lou agrees to drink one of these, it's just a beer.
Okay.
But look at the beer. You can make your own brand of beer.
It's called Dallas Sucks
beer.
That's beautiful.
Now, Lou, do you want to save $50 and drink a beer that says Dallas Sucks? You have a Dallas tattoo, my friend.
You know what? That's a big payment, Lou. That's $50 worth, but I'll tell you this. Can your soul take the hit?
I didn't meet Tony Romo when he was on my tour bus because he's on the fucking Cowboys and I don't want him to
get it.
They said JaVale McGee was here today. I wish I could have tripped him in a hallway. He's now on the Sixers. That's how a fan thinks, and you know that, Dan.
Goddamn right.
But this is a real thing, Joe.
Yeah.
Lou does not want to drink a Dallas Sucks beer, but he might want to keep his $50.
Lou,
he's got the money out. He's waving it around.
Yeah. Do you got the money? You got the money out?
Do you have change for a 10?
You'll part with the scratch.
Oh, hell yeah.
Before you drink a beer?
I can't defame my team.
I fucking respect that.
I respect you, Lou. Lou, I respect you so much I'll break that 20.
I respect it. Do you have 2 10s, Dan? I don't have any 2 10s.
I think it's goddamn bonkers myself. But it doesn't say the Dallas Cowboys suck. It just says Dallas sucks.
Yeah, you're right. You could be talking about the oil industry. Big hats.
Yeah.
Women with teased hair.
No, he knows what it means.
I was just in Dallas. A lot of Dallas does suck. You know, it's got cool parts, but I could still justify drinking a beer.
Where were you at down there?
I was at Hyenas.
Yeah.
Oh, how is that?
My old stomping grounds.
It was. There was pictures of you everywhere.
Yeah. Oh God.
It was fun. I did the Fort Worth one actually. It was fun. The crowds were cool. I had one guy flip out at me though.
Yeah, because that's like Texas.
Thrown out. Yeah, because I was like talking about guns. And I was like, I don't care, man. Ban the bump stocks and automatic rifles. I want to keep some of these goddamn guns though. And all he heard was bump stocks. And he was like, go to fucking Canada.
Oh, dude, that's great. I like that he's getting that ramped up.
Joey?
I'm good.
It's just going to be me ripping through a sixer on the show because no one will have.
Oh, all right, I'll have one with you.
No one will celebrate.
I have a legit problem.
Yeah,
I'm not an animal.
Those do look like movie beers where they can't afford the licensing, so they just give you a beer. They're like, have another one of these.
This beer's for the fans. Who made this?
I got to get the name of the people who gave it to me. They'll send it out there, but it's really. You thinking about it, Lou? You're thinking about it.
No, he's not. He's handing you $50. There you go, Black Lou. Good. I mean,
you're gonna drink
choice.
One?
You're gonna drink one?
You are gonna drink one.
Yes, but I want to drink one just to drink one. I can't do it on behalf of my team failing.
Are you gonna try?
I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
You earned that 50.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
To kick the shit out of the Cowboys.
Did you take the label off?
I'm
probably gonna do that. Yeah.
I'm gonna try.
Did this guy make the beer?
I don't know. Maybe
Tastes
it's
like
their own
fruit cocktail. Sip it.
Does it?
Yeah, it does. Seriously.
Like fruit cocktail syrup?
It tastes like, yeah, exactly.
Can I tell you what?
As soon as you get a whiff of it.
On the off chance,
Very hoppy.
on the off chance that an enemy of Jay's made these and dressed it up like a present, Lou, Jacob, and I are gonna have to do some heavy pulling on the rest of the show.
Jizz.
It tastes like fruit cocktail syrup, like you're drinking it out of the can.
It's a pale ale. It's a pale ale for sure. I wanted to say, this weekend I was home.
Yeah, in Philadelphia
At Helium, man. What an amazing weekend. It was sold out. I believe all Friday, all Saturday were sold out.
Nice.
A girl, it's a great story, and I believe the guy she was with is gonna call in. From what I was told, I sent him the number for the show. But at one point during the show, I didn't really hear any kind of commotion or any noise happening at all in the audience.
I'll tell you why. Helium, the staff there is fucking unbelievable.
Oh, they're great, dude.
I had a blast. Yeah, I've had someone yell out on the right side of the stage, and I looked to my left to say something, and I looked back, and that person was gone.
How is the Helium Club doing?
Oh boy,
they're doing how are they? Are they doing okay down there? They're doing all right. That's nice.
Are we scratching?
You enjoy playing Helium, even though you're not from Philly?
I'm gonna do all of them.
That's cool, man.
I'm gonna do all five.
Cool. That's cool. I would love to play.
I'll tell you what, I'm not from there, but they sure do treat me like I'm from there.
Metzger was at Punchline.
Oh, perfect.
That's my home. That is my home in Philly now.
Oh, that's why. I was getting some of that DeRosa heat.
Well, the Punchline came along in a perfect time.
Yeah.
Because Helium, I was told that I didn't sell enough tickets to be booked there anymore.
Anymore?
Yeah, you worked there.
Anymore?
Which
seems weird.
It's total bullshit. I sell very well every time I was there.
By the way, the first time I've ever been in that club was because of you. I walked in with you. I met you in Philly, and we went down. You were doing a spot.
Thank God you cut the cord on that.
Yeah. And as we walked out, I go, I'm not friends with this guy. And I'm gonna keep that in mind.
He goes, that's cool, Joe Bright. And he goes, I mean, I walked here with him.
Yeah. He's not. He goes, you're friends with DeRosa. I go, light acquaintance.
I pledge allegiance to the Punchline. Till the end of time from now on, but
I love Molly and the Punchline.
Yeah,
me too.
Over there.
But I just want to get my little shitty dig in.
When I was at Helium, they are on top of us, I guess, because by the time I heard a woman make a noise, I was like, "What'd you say, miss?" I think it was actually I said something about I was getting ready to tell a story about the show, and I said about Bonfire, and she was like, "What's that?" Now that may have even been a joke, like a reference to like Dave Smith making his joke. Then what's that? She goes, what's that? And I was like, and the crowd started going, ooh. And I was like, no, it's fine. Like, not everybody knows when I go to a radio show that I do. And then I thought the only insult she said to me was I thought she said, why don't you do better at that? Or something, you should be better at that. I didn't even get if it was an insult or not. I just couldn't tell what it was. And I was like, oh, sure, or whatever. And she goes, oh, great. Now they're fucking kicking me out because of you. So I guess I went, what's that? She goes, and she goes, we're kicking me out now because of this. And I went, oh, miss. I was like, I bet it's not just this. I feel like if there's probably been somebody from the club standing oddly close to you for about 20 minutes. I was already like, Metzger went on and did a guest spot. Like, it's like, this has been so much show already. Like, I'm sure this is not the first problem if they're kicking her out. But they did it so quietly and efficiently that I didn't really, the last thing I asked, I was like, do you have a guy here with you? Or are you with a dude? And like, the dude who it was, I guess, yelled out no, but I thought somebody else was saying no.
So wait, the guy that was with her was like, no!
And this is all I know.
That's how you know your fucking date's going like garbage when you're like, I don't even want to fuck her, I'm sorry, I even walked down this road.
This is great. Here's what actually ends up happening. When she leaves that night, when I leave, I start getting crazy, like someone's trying to call me
On your phone.
On Facebook.
Dude, I'll tell you this right now. If you're on Facebook.
I don't even know that's a thing.
And you do not download the Messenger. Just don't download the Messenger because what it does is it gives people on Facebook access to your cell phone.
Oh,
so,
Jesus.
Yeah, I never downloaded the Messenger, but that's.
I don't use Facebook.
Yeah, I mean, I got off it, but Jay, I still have it active, but I don't ever go on it.
Yeah, that's
but
what
Jay downloaded the Messenger. Did you, anyone else done that? And basically what it does is it just allows people to contact you via Facebook.
I didn't even know it was a thing. Well, anyway.
Strange Middle Eastern men at all hours of the night. I just have to go and unfriend them from Facebook.
Wait, why are you friends with random Middle Eastern
I think
dudes?
at a point I started just adding anybody.
Christine goes,
I stopped caring.
There's this African prince who says he's got a pretty good business model for me.
I'm not personal on social media, so I started just adding everyone.
Christine's the dum-dum that all these emails work on, where she goes, I would love to meet a prince. All I gotta do is cash his check.
That's fucking funny.
This is great. Here's what I get. You missed a call from
someone you would never pick up.
1 a.m.
Okay. And was she on the Late Show, or was there one show?
By the way, then a 5-second...
Was there one show, 2 shows? Was it the Late Show?
It was Late Show Friday.
Okay.
Then a 5-second voicemail on Facebook that's... Nothing. Just like a car.
It sounds like she's listening to the music that they play when you're gassing up your car.
Yeah.
Maybe it was a pocket dial?
I guess. No. Because then it goes to then a text right there.
Okay.
So I supposedly... it's Losa, like she just whacked letters. Mm-hmm. Supposedly I got kicked out of your fucking pie shop. She's just hammered sexually.
Can I tell you right now? What a great thing to call a comedy show to make us feel like a little pansy
your pie
boys.
Shop.
Hey, little boy, I got kicked out of your pie shop. I was talking about my life. Hey, you little pie shop.
You flying the Michigan to perform at some little pie shop.
Oh, sorry, I got kicked out of your lemonade stand because you couldn't handle it.
You're calling a comic little pie shop.
That's great. You lady.
What are you playing some pie shop there on the East Village?
You fucking gavoon.
This fucking guy at his pie shop.
You got on.
This fucking stew knob just did a show at a pie shop.
No, it's my cousin. He's a comedian. He tells little stories down at his pie shop.
Hey, why don't you tell my friends come down and see you at your pie shop there? You tell your little jokes.
Shit.
Bake them up something cute, princess.
Supposedly I kicked out of your fucking pie shop.
I love pie shop.
Because you can't handle it in Philadelphia.
Oh!
So that's the last word. Sends a picture of complete blackness.
Yeah, she's getting
complete darkness.
Dude, I tell you this. Can I tell you this? I like the way this girl works, mentally breaking you down.
So I send back. Now, I didn't know this.
It's sinister.
I didn't know this, but I'll show you. I didn't know if you click the picture to see what the picture is, because it's total darkness. An option right away on this Facebook thing gives you a thing that says draw on the picture and send it back.
Yeah.
So I drew a question mark on it and sent it back, not knowing what the hell that was.
Yeah.
She writes, I'm really disappointed, and then immediately calls again.
Wow.
I don't answer. Disappointed in what? I kicked out because of you. Then tries to call again. Apparently the bouncer kicked me out because I was rude, but I was not. Can you originally answer my call? I hate to think what these things are.
Yeah.
Which I'm not doing it, obviously. Okay, well, I'm sending pictures and videos on Twitter and every social media account. And I'm like, pictures and videos of what? I'm sorry to hear you got kicked out, but I'm not quite sure you think I did or couldn't handle. I was doing a show, so I didn't kick anyone out. I can't help what the club chooses to do. She writes back the next day. It wasn't your fault. Turns out I was drugged at the club, was in the hospital, unresponsive for 10 hours. Good times.
Sure. Yeah.
I go, holy shit. You know, who do you think did that? My drink was on the bar when I went out and smoked. Bartender was watching it. A lot of reviews say this is a common thing that happens, which is like bullshit.
Don't go to helium. They're going to rape you.
She goes, I'm so sorry for any distractions I caused on my behavior. I'm not like that. I was really excited to see you, and unfortunately I don't remember anything past the feature act coming on stage.
I don't buy it.
Well, here's the thing. I tried to call the venue about it, and they have yet to call me back, and she didn't seem to care. Hopefully you have an awesome show. My sincere apologies. I'm banned, apparently, and whatever. Be careful of your beverages, she writes. So then...
so basically, she's just saying that the reason that she was all fucked up was because she was drugged.
No, and that's
yes, she's saying she was drugged.
Here's why that's bullshit. Mm-hmm. Here's why that's bullshit. If you're an asshole when you get fucked up, it's because you're an asshole.
Yep.
I've been drinking hard for a long time. And I have never gotten into a fight drunk. I have never creepily acted inappropriately with a woman drunk.
You're certain of that?
Can I just
positive?
Can I just step in right there?
Positive.
Can I just step in right there?
Yeah.
And the fight thing, there was an incident where I had to stop something because of a lady at Caroline's. Do you remember that?
What happened?
It was New Year's, and you were hammered, and you were talking.
Oh, yeah, and her friend, I was talking to one girl, and her guy friend was like
clearly came with her to
being a dick.
Yeah,
and she wanted nothing to do with him.
So
I remember that.
This girl liked Joe, and they both came to the midnight show at Caroline's on New Year's, where you go up and watch the ball drop, and Joe was trying to get laid. So he's like talking to this girl from Florida.
Ball's gotta drop.
Ball's gotta drop.
Your balls gotta drop.
Oh, it's a New Year low to get it out of my system.
Gotta empty them.
Well, and
out with the 2016 jizz, and in with the 2007 fucking thing.
He goes, lady, you want me carrying around this old batch? But this
buddy,
guy,
I can't carry this batch into the new year. It's gonna get me sick.
Oh, come on. You gotta get this out of me before.
Look at the date on this thing.
He goes, you think milk's rough when it goes bad? Wait till this stuff curdles. And there was her guy friend was getting pretty mouthy.
Well, here's the thing, and we did not fight.
No, I stepped in.
Here's the thing. I would have acted that same way. Like, I was sober the other night, and a bartender, I was at a venue down south, and I was standing in a doorway. I didn't realize I was standing in a doorway. And one of the bartenders came by, and he just tapped me on the back real hard, and he goes, "Great place to stand, bro. Can't think of a better place you could stand. Really great."
And he knew you were performing and stuff?
I don't know if he knew. And I went in, because it was a festival thing. Okay. So I don't know if he knew. So I went in, and I went right up to him, dead sober, and I go, "Who the fuck are you?" And he goes, my name's such and such, whatever.
I'm Dylan. I'm the mixologist.
And he goes, I built half of this place. And I go, yeah, dude. I go, well, how about you just say excuse me? You don't have to be fucking shitty about it.
He goes, I was actually telling you that is the perfect place to stand. Because I framed that door. Yeah. That thing is tornado.
Damn, this only one tone I have.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe if I learned a different tone.
A lot of comedians come and stand actually in my way, so I was complimenting you for finding a really perfect place to stand.
Right. Do you like the craftsmanship of said door?
So my point is like, I don't have a problem directly saying to somebody like, "Oh, fuck you, dude." Like, and I can't fight. I'll take whatever gets handed to me.
Well, that's why, I had to stay.
But like, I've definitely had plenty of drunken sex in my time.
But it changed. Like, but I'm not saying you. I'm saying, but I do see people that I know are like, good, cool people who would change their person. I mean, we all know someone like that.
Dude, I got a couple friends.
Where it's like, you're like, oh shit, like this guy would never say stuff like this.
I'm telling you, it's a rottenness that is in there already.
So you think,
of course.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I got one friend that, like, the second he's over 3 drinks, I'm like, I'm fucking gone. Cause you can just start seeing it rattle.
I don't know, it never hits me like it doesn't personally, I'd go from like, as giggly and funny as I can be to like, I don't feel good now, just go,
do you understand that every single guy I know that makes, and girl too, I'm not just picking on guys, every person I know takes a hard left turn when they're getting fucked up. I mean, dude, I've been on goddamn acid and I wouldn't act like that. I've been on acid where I've said to, like, when me and my friend stripping, we've been like, I don't know what's happening right now. You know what I mean? Like, fucked up. It would still, I would never in a million years take that and then start being antagonistic towards somebody about it for no reason. You know what I mean? And the next day be like, sorry bro, I was on acid.
When I quit drinking, everyone was upset because I was a fun fucking drunk. I was buying another shot.
We still miss you, buddy.
I know. But that was the kind of thing, but you're right, whereas it does bring out what's in you, because I would be fun and joyous and stuff, and then the next day just be fucking depressed and miserable.
Right. And
I was like, oh, this is all coming from the same place.
Right.
It's all in there. So this girl saying that she was drugged is her, immediately you think, oh my God, was she drugged? Is it a problem? But number 2, you're like, is this just you using this as a excuse?
I think that is I don't want to get myself in any shit for saying this right now.
Yeah.
I think that's a perfect catch-all excuse.
Like, I was drugged.
I've heard it so many times, so many girls I've drugged as an excuse for just because I drugged them.
Joe's like, I need to learn the proper dosage.
No, but like seriously, I've heard it so many times from so many different women where they act like fucking assholes when they're drunk, and then they go, somebody put something in my drink, and it's like, no, Maneve used to have that joke about it, where you go, really? You don't think it was the 8 Jaeger shots you did?
Yeah. Funny you should say this, Joe.
I saw you drinking like an asshole.
I get it also, the next day, I also get a message from a dude. Big fan of my stuff. I know that because like when I looked at his thing, I'm like, oh, this guy is a fan. Hey brother, caught part of your 10 o'clock show last night until the drunk belligerent chick I was with got us kicked out.
Oh, so he got thrown too.
He's complimentary about me, and he goes, I'd like to apologize for disrupting your event. Hopefully I can catch your next show either by myself or with a broad who can handle her drinks. I write, was she not your girlfriend? Like, she messaged me that somebody drugged her drink at the club when she went to smoke, and she ended up in the hospital for hours. Crazy night. He writes back, no, she's not my girlfriend. We were there to have a good time as friends, maybe hook up later. Nobody drugged her drink. The staff was amazing and super observant. She just drank way too much. It's not the first time she went full retard when drinking.
Oh, boy.
She never went to the hospital.
Never go full retard.
Never went to the hospital.
Lie.
After we left, she went to the parking lot to get her truck, and she wound up destroying the attendant's shack, and throwing keys all over the parking lot. What? She did end up in the back of a squad car in cuffs. They released her after 20 minutes, and he was able to get her home safely. He goes, my life's a cartoon.
That fucking ass, not him, the girl. That fucking asshole is telling a public figure with a radio show, somebody drugged me.
What if that hit me in a way where I believe in that? I could have went to a radio thing, yeah, and be like, guess what, everyone, Healing Comedy Club, just people just drug your drink constantly.
That immediately makes it suspicious about the dude that was with her. That's so fucked up, man.
But can I also just say...
Oh, the dude, I feel the dude completely.
I feel the dude too. I'm just saying...
I've brought a dimwit to some shit where you're like...
I feel the dude. I feel the dude. I believe the dude. I believed him before I even, that's why I theorized that that's what happened. But my point is like, she says that to people, somebody drugged me. Anybody that knows she was with him, they're gonna go, well, did he drug her?
But it is kind of flattering.
Why is she even lying? Because she could have done that to him, but he didn't. Like,
I tried to get this fucking joke out 6 times. I have been steamrolled. It's just pretty impressive that she complained to you after being arrested. She gets arrested out of a squad car and she immediately goes after you on Facebook.
Yeah, and that must have been the timeline of that.
Like, this lady sucks.
Yeah, it seems like she's not cool, but she was apologetic, I said, which is the best she could do to me, I guess, because it didn't really disrupt my show all that much.
But Joe's right. I mean, you come out of that, you fuck up, and then you immediately go to, I was drugged. Now you're putting a business at stake. Now you're putting a lot of people at stake. You're also making the guy you were with, who called you out and told the truth, you're making him look like a real piece of shit.
That's foul shit.
Because, look, what if Jay had a different opinion? What if Jay was like, oh, this guy's trying to make up like he didn't drug this girl. He was a friend. You could take...
And by the way, just for anybody that thinks any of us are hopping on the don't believe the victim thing, it's like, it's not. I knew that was going to be the case because I've seen that 100 fucking times in comedy clubs where a girl drinks like a fucking idiot, and then when she's falling down, she's blaming every possible outside factor for why she's a mess.
Yeah.
And it's like, nobody's antagonizing you, nobody's treating you inappropriately. All we're telling you to do is you have to leave because you're too fucking drunk.
To make it fair, I have seen dudes get that way. I remember
absolutely.
In Edmonton, I've watched a guy get too drunk where you're like, hey man, I gotta kick you out of this show, and he's like, you suck. And it's like, it's impossible for you to know that because you weren't fucking listening at all. Right. You were just talking to your friend next to you, and now I gotta kick you out because you're fucking up the thing for 5 tables around you.
There's a weird thing on the approach, though, of how it comes up, because I had friends come out, I had a couple that are friends of mine come out, and she got, and I'm friends with her I'm friends with her since like school.
Yeah.
She got like too drunk for sure. Not even at the show, like before they got to the show and came in.
Yeah.
And she didn't do anything weird at all in the show. Just at one point, like they came and they basically had to be like, hey, we gotta go. Because I'm seeing 40 things right now kind of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there is. When your friend comes and gets too drunk.
Well, that's the shitty thing about being home. And that's what I'm going to talk to you about with like, when you're talking about like Denver Comedy Works.
No,
like,
it's not even Denver Comedy Works. I had it when I first got into comedy. My best friends came down from Denver, and I was doing comedy in Tucson. And I was like, come out to the show. I'm doing a guest set on a Saturday night late show. And they're like, yeah. And my buddies fucking drink. And we were drinking, and my buddy Fujak got too hammered.
Fujak? Is that his last name?
Yeah.
Of course, man. He hangs out with Garapay.
Yeah. Garrett Payne and Fujak. And Joel. Those are my friends. And, but Fujak got too drunk and started he started going to sleep on the table during the headliner. And you're like, Fu, wake up. And he's like, what? This guy sucks.
I know this guy's not you. I hate when they get shitty about the guy. I don't fucking get this guy. And you're like someone you respect and you're like, well, he's fucking fantastic. So watch this. I don't get it, dude. You're way funnier. Fuck this guy.
Yeah, like, no, dude. That's what happened. Fujak was
nothing more. Yeah.
But the problem about being on the road in your hometown, is that when it happens, when it comes to you, and it's like, some comic will be like, I walk by, I saw some guy in the audience being like, how long does this fucking line take? Like, this place sucks. Like, it's like, why are we still standing in line outside? And you're like, well, I guess there's a fucking outside 25% chance that it's my fucking mom's work buddy. Right. Or, you know what I mean? Like, cause sometimes people come and they don't give a fuck, dude.
They don't give a fuck.
Especially if they feel like they're there on a hookup of some sort. They're like, I'm
here with so-and-so.
I know a person who works with the mother of the guy performing. So how about that, fuck face?
See, my mom,
I tell my mom will say, so people, our friends want to come, I'm like, just tell them don't. Like,
really?
Yeah, not that I think they're going to be unruly, but I'm like, I just don't want to be in that situation.
Yeah,
I don't want to be in that position. And then if somebody gets wild, like one of my shows in Philly, somebody spit on me.
What?
So it got really like intense, and it's like, I don't want my mom's friend seeing that shit. You know what I mean?
But what does
Why
your
the
mom
fuck someone spit on you?
Yeah.
Cause he started heckling me and I just started fucking trashing him and he stood up and spit on me.
Wow.
He was literally in the front.
In Philly?
Yeah.
What club?
At the Punchline, Philly.
Why did they kick him out immediately?
Yeah, he got immediately thrown out. I recovered from it. I handled it. I was actually very proud of how well I handled it.
Just short of even in fact getting punched in the face, like, getting attacked in any way on stage is very easy to recover from. I think people think it's not more. It's like, if you just acknowledge it in like hey, the world, huh? Right? This is what happens.
That's all you can do.
But Sarah McPants brings up a good point on Twitter. She says, also, it's not fair to the women who are actually drugged.
Very much so.
I agree with Sarah McPants.
I think when people call out rape, and they have to come out later and say, that's what they said, that lady who blamed the Duke kids and said that they raped her and then said they didn't. She was so like, hey, look, man, we make mistakes. I'm like, no, man, like not only did you almost fuck these kids' life up, you've actually like trivialized now a lot of other people who had a real thing happen. That's what's happening with all the accusation shit.
Did you see the Stallone one that came out today? Bridget Nielsen, his wife at the time, came out and was like, there's no way he was alone with that teenage girl because we were married. That's right, when we were married. I read it on CNN today.
All right.
Bridget Nielsen, who by the way hasn't spoke to Sylvester Stallone in 30 years. Yeah. She's not friends with him. She comes out and she goes,
She goes, it's funny, they go, Stallone, Brigitte would like to talk to you.
All right, Brigitte. Sorry.
Because Brigitte would like to talk to you right now. And they put him in a room with her and he goes, cool. He goes, is this guy going to get her?
Is
this dude going to get her?
You're Brigitte's brother, right?
And that's the thing too, man. I've never been roofied, but from what I understand about the way the drug works, the last thing it does is give you energy and make you antagonistic. The whole point
of roofie?
Yeah, the whole point of Rufinol is guys do it to knock a girl out, not to get her wildly drunk.
Well, you know what it was?
Fun fact.
It's the same exact excuse that the girl used remember the video Will made?
Yeah.
The Philly of the girl flipping out in front of helium?
Yeah.
That shit.
Fun fact about Rufinol, actually used originally by bodybuilders to burn fat while they're sleeping.
Dope.
Yeah. Oh, well then maybe does it wind you up then?
I don't think so.
No, it just burns fat while you're asleep because you're getting fucked nonstop.
Because that core is getting worked. Oh no.
Because you're getting fucking wailed on. You don't even know the exercise you're getting. 10,000 calories by the end of the night. By the time the fifth guy's done, 10,000 calories. You gotta fucking,
So this guy,
your bungs hanging out.
This guy texted you that. And
he texted me. He said he was going to call on the show today. He hasn't done it yet. Maybe on the break I'll text him back on Facebook and see if he wants to call him. But I'd like to hear his thing because that's what I thought was interesting too. She didn't nothing about what she said. And again, it just lends itself more to possibly making it up. You think she would say, "This fucking dude must have drugged my drink that I was with." She didn't really say anything about being with a guy. Mm-hmm. This guy reached out to me and said he was with her. But even when she said it, she goes, "I left my drink alone and went to smoke a cigarette." And she goes, I left with the bartender, but I guess just more or less like she's doing more like a somebody just did it versus being like,
just somebody.
Because my point is,
somebody's at a bar and they're just like, you know what I'm going to do? I think I'm going to roofie that chick that went outside to smoke.
Again, it's all speculation, but if she thought that her drink was drugged, like, wouldn't her first instinct be, like, I don't know if it was the fucking guy. She didn't even mention she was with a guy. She just goes, someone just roofied my drink.
She
said drugged me.
She's using it like the dog ate my homework excuse.
She also goes, I don't know
it's
how
like, I'm going to be late. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I don't want to be an asshole. It's like, just say there was traffic.
I don't know.
She's using it literally that lightly. Like, somebody drugged it.
She goes, it's borderline impossible they got through my defense of my napkin over my drink.
Dude, I would have
that would have stopped everybody.
I would have loved to see her just Tasmanian fucking devil out on the valet
Oh,
thing.
yeah, that would have been fun.
Just some little fucking Filipino in Philadelphia just has a tornado of drunk white chick just ripping apart his fucking.
What are you doing? What are you doing? She's like, these aren't my teeth. These aren't my teeth.
I have a Yukon. No, wait, my dad had a Yukon. I don't know what I got. You a Filipino asshole.
I'm drugged up right now.
Well, where this girl obviously like wanted to make some sort of amends and apologize for what she did,
but not take full blame.
But not take full responsibility for it. So she probably woke up in the morning and checked her phone and remembered and, did the night. And then you're like, oh, well, how can I say I'm sorry without like admitting that I'm an asshole with a problem?
And the guy she dated.
It sucks.
But to me, you just say you're sorry.
You just go, oh, man.
Dude, I drank too much.
Not especially in this day and age.
No, 2017 it don't happen.
And look, I'm a person that does werewolf, and I will act like a different person with booze, and it took me a long time to realize that, but I don't fucking wake up the next morning and say someone must have drugged me. I'm like, I'm an asshole drinker and really need to figure this out.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
But that's the way to be, as opposed to this, where, again, the problem is she's making the club look bad, she's making the dude she was with bad.
Yeah. Doesn't care. Just make everybody else look bad so you can look okay, even though you're the problem.
It's so fucking
classic
foul.
addict behavior.
It's so fucking foul, man. It's so
Crack
foul.
corner Christine fucking kicking up over there.
Damaging.
That's what you do. You put it outward, and then no one looks back at yourself. When you point that finger out, 3 fingers are pointing right back at you.
Energy burns
it's
forward.
It's really gross. Helium's a great place. The staff is great. And to put that out there, and then also to say like, oh, it's happened there before. It's like, go fuck yourself.
I wonder if it's other just drunk. Is it?
Well, that's that girl tried to say,
hey, I can use this as an excuse.
Remember the girl, the video of the girl?
As mad as I am at Helium that they stopped booking me, I would never put some bullshit like that on him. It's like, look, I'm friends with Guy Branum. I hated that fucking article he wrote about the Cellar, and I don't work at the Cellar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I had no stake in those claims whatsoever, but it's like, you can't put this kind of shit on people, man, just loosely. It's not right, man.
Yeah.
It's fucking right.
I thank Guy Branum every day, because when he said there was no trans comics at the Cellar was when I had to bring out my new, everyone's favorite, America's first trans comic, Waffle Johnson, everybody. Oh, shit now. Y'all remember, couldn't afford a haircut? Mama just braid your hair. Waffle Johnson. America's first trans comic.
How is this a trans?
I don't know.
He just is.
Deal with it, bro.
Yeah. Only talk about transgendered issues?
I don't know.
Oh, I grew up with a pool. I used my neighbor's pool when they was on vacation. Waffle Johnson, America's first trans comic.
Joe doesn't get it because he's stuck in his cisgendered mind.
Yeah, Joe, you're not open enough. You're
not open enough. Cisgender mean again?
It means, you are the sex that you think you are.
They didn't want to call it normal, so they had to come up with a word that wasn't normal and trans.
Because a weed group took normal already. Stephanie Falcone saying, I'm super careful of who I bring to comedy shows with me. That's why I go alone most of the time. I know that these people are a reflection of me and I don't trust anyone. Falcone, a great detective and comedy fan.
Oh, yeah.
You don't trust anyone on the inside. Everyone's on the tape.
These walls could talk.
Stephanie Falcone's IA.
Yeah. She's
IA.
She goes, you want to know the worst part about being internal affairs? No one trusts you. But also, I like it. Stephanie Falcone, Internal Affairs. Special Agent Falcone, I'm on the job. She has the perfect last name for Internal Affairs.
Yeah.
Falcone. Agent Falcone.
Falcone, get in here.
I'm going to get to the bottom of this.
Something stinks around here. I think it's Falcone.
Look at it. He goes, I'll tell you, Chief, I don't know what it is about that 10th precinct, but something stinks to high heaven up in there, and I'm going to figure out, Falcone, you're too close to the case.
Yeah.
Your husband died working in that thing. I know. I just don't think it was an accident. Falcone, you're too close.
Falcone, I bet you wish you could go back to the days of just listening to radio. But now. You're too deep in.
I long for it, Captain. But that's not me anymore. Now I work for IA, and I take that oath seriously.
Let's take our first break. Joe DeRosa hanging out with us just the first hour, though, right?
Yeah. I have to go to... They switched... Yeah, I gotta leave.
DeRosa will be hanging out. We'll be right back. It's the Bonfire.
And now, back to the Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Dan Soder.
Campers! It's the Bonfire coming to the radio Sirius XM 95. Big news, Daniel. You want to give them the big news?
Fucking A, buddy. We have a live taping of the Bonfire. What? Jacob, why are you mad about that? Are you mad? You made hands. God damn it, don't you get upset about my announcement? It's not live.
Oh, Jacob, you gotta tell
it's not live. We're taping an episode of the Bonfire.
We're taping it
Is that
live.
better? We're taping it live.
He said a live taping.
Referring to anything.
Okay.
You just once in a while put your hands up in an anger like, no!
I just remembered.
We will be taping an episode of the Bonfire for our special holiday show Monday, December 11th at 8 p.m. at the Village Underground in New York City. Go to ComedyCellar.com for reservations.
Big shoe. Really big shoe.
It's going to be fun.
Nice.
A lot of fun. Christmas themed, Hanukkah themed, Kwanzaa themed maybe.
That's going to be really fun. It's going to be our holiday show at the Village Underground. Please come out. Let's fill this thing up. The Village Underground will keep letting us do live shows there if we keep putting asses in seats. And we did the other shows were all at 6 p.m. I believe.
So this will be at 8.
This is the one we're doing at 8 p.m. So you don't have to miss it if you have work.
December 11th.
I know a lot of people had to miss some of them for that. So we're making this. This one's for the fans. Come out. It's going to be a blast. Completely free event. Am I crazy?
I mean, the drinks cost money, but
yeah, drink minimum but no cover charge.
There you go.
No cover charge. So come out, support, come laugh with us. It'll be a really fun show. Some fun guests.
December 11th.
Some fun, we'll call it stunts. Okay, Jacob's gonna do the jump off of a diving board into a teacup.
It's gonna be fun. Riding
all
a horse.
Right there.
He's gonna be riding a horse.
Riding a mighty steed.
Like
we have big news, Dan.
And
it's so big it's gonna make you pour your latte on the keyboard.
It's a regular coffee.
Suck on that, Fugues.
I'm not a dick.
Suck on that, Fugues. Now you got fucking coffee wires.
I've marked it up.
We have on the phone, Dan, big news. Really big news. The gentleman who was getting a hold of me, the guy who brought the girl who apparently was the problem. This all I had one sentence exchange with her, and I thought it was a thing. I didn't know if she was there or not, but apparently they were asked to leave. But
I don't know if he wants to save his privacy, but we can just call him the man in the yellow hat, and she was curious.
No, I asked about his name. He said we can call him. He said use his name. I like the man in the yellow hat, though. No, the man of the smoking man.
Yeah.
Frank, what's up, my friend? Can you hear us?
Hey, what's happening? Yes, I can. Loud and clear, man.
How you doing, man? It's me, J. Oakerson. That's Dan Soder. And, of course, we have Joe DeRosa hanging out with us in the studio.
Hi, Frank.
Awesome. How's it going?
Very cool. So, Frank, when I told you that this girl informed me that she was drugged, you said that was absolute ridiculous. And even during the break, we were having a lot of talk, how making up something like that even can cause such a problem with somebody who it actually happened to. You know what I mean?
I don't even know, just because she was telling me one thing, she was contacting you and she was going to get comped and, she was going to go to another one of your shows and it was on the house and all this other fucking shit. And I'm like, what? Get out of here. I'm like, bullshit. I was like, you caused a scene and you got your ass kicked out.
So
there's no way that's going to happen.
How long have you been friends with her?
I actually met her probably, let's just call it 10 months ago.
So let me ask you an honest question, Frank, because it's just us and we're talking.
Mm-hmm.
Was this one of those things where you wanted to meet her, you wanted to bang her, so you took the friendship as a way to continue to get a shot?
Fucking course that's
No, absolutely not. I actually wound up meeting her through a friend at a bar.
Okay.
And they're like, oh, you guys would be perfect together.
She's the one ripping down the ceiling fan.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, she's chucking M80s into the toilet bowls.
She's the one. Yeah, she's the one over the well bar pissing on it.
Which girl? Somebody drugs her every night.
Yeah,
she's the unluckiest girl in the world.
Which would explain why she's bitten Kyle, our security guy, 15 times.
Because that's her handler. He wears the same bodysuit as the people that handle canines.
He's got a crazy giant net.
He's got one of those arms.
You fucking up again?
You know when they let Rottweilers bite you and they just go, yeah, you feel that? That's a lot of power in those jaws.
Oh, those things they can crush bone if I wasn't wearing this lead glove.
One of her friends just carries that.
So you said she just got too drunk. They started to boot.
She got way too drunk. We got to the show at probably around like 8 o'clock, and she was like, "Oh, we got to be there early. You know, it's going to fill up real quick."
Right.
I'm like, "All right, fine. Like, let's go. We're going to have a good time. See some comedians and doing their thing, and it's going to be a fucking lovely night, and hopefully I'll get lucky at the end of the night."
So So my question to you is, have you slept with her before this night?
Yes, I have.
Good for you, Frank. How many times?
She's a cute chick. From what I saw on Facebook, she's a very cute chick.
How many times?
Oh, absolutely. She's freaking adorable, but it's very deceiving.
Oh, dude, there is nothing worse than being into a girl and trying to fuck her, and she goes crazy on when she's drunk, and you're like, well, this is the end of this one.
Yeah, because there's that one sweet spot where you're both at the crossroads of the same drunk, and you're like, this is working, we're vibing, and then she just goes way in the other direction. You're like, all right, time to go. See you later.
You know what I miss? Second to hangovers is being drunk with a girl and then being confused because you don't know what happened when a girl changes all of a sudden. You know,
it's upsetting
when you're hammered and all of a sudden a girl's like, "Fuck you," and you're like, "I don't know what I did, and I'm hammered."
I was in a bar. This is no joke. I was in a bar recently, and a girl from the show who I was talking to her, and she was flirting with me. She was holding my hand and everything. She's like, "We got to all go to this bar." A bunch of us went over to this bar. She starts drinking, or continues to drink, and all of a sudden she just grabs my dick in the middle of the bar, and I swear to God, I just went, "You got to go. Yeah, I'm getting you in a car right now. You got to go." And she's like, "No."
And you go, "No, I'm getting in the car with you. You got to go. You got to go.
You got to go. You got to go right now."
Really loud. You got to go. Just keep the car running. I'm telling you,
I'm going to put you in a cab. Here's the keys to my car. Bring it around. I trust you. You just hold together for long enough to bring my car to the front.
Hey, I texted the driver. Let it idle.
And sure enough, 5 minutes after I said you got to go, she's like almost falling over. I'm like, you just got to get her friend help me get her into her car.
You go, you got to go. When you want this dick, it's a sign you need to leave.
So when you can tell the difference between flirtation and somebody is
too much
shithouse.
Yeah. Sure.
Like, you can tell the difference.
Frank, did you feel, first of all, that sucks because her whole thing did costing you pussy for sure. If you guys already fucked.
Oh, absolutely.
It was probably going that direction. But it's weird. Were you in that position with her where you find that there's that awkward middle thing where you're like, do I say like, she's like, I want another shot. And you're like, hey, come on.
How about a water? You know what'd be even cooler is if you drank a bunch of water.
Hey,
I bet I could drink a gallon of water faster than you.
It's already raging. You don't poke the fucking bowl, because if I would have said, "Oh no, you're fine, no more. We're going to have like a Sprite or something," she would have lost her shit like 20 minutes before.
Oh, dude, that's the worst. They go, "What are you saying? What are you saying?" And you're like, guy or girl.
I love it.
Because I'm not even fucking being different than I fucking be any other fucking day, you piece of shit.
Can I tell you something?
That's how you talk?
And I go, I would say this, and I'm sober right now, and I'm saying this. You're a fucking loser.
You're a fucking asshole.
And I'm sober.
And I'm sorry that your father and me even had you.
I'm sorry.
I should have swallowed you down the chinny chin chin.
Yeah. You know what I should have done? Caught you in my glove behind my back like Willie Mays.
I got no problem saying go drink a water. Yeah. I have no problem saying get in a car, you're going home.
Sure. No, I don't think I have a problem with those things either. I don't have a problem with like, all right.
I won't. No, it's just like, no, I'm not getting you another drink. You're a fucking mess. You're an embarrassment.
Now that I don't
know if I go there. Look at you, you fucking pig.
You make me sick.
You make me sick. I'm so hard right now. Oh, I'm gonna angry jerk to what you've ruined here.
Joe's just like a fucking mean dance instructor. What do you call yourself? Look at you. You fucking broken.
To the world, you're skinny. To me, you're a fat little piggy still.
Fat piggy? Want to go roll around in the filth? Fat little piggy?
Fat piggy want to go in the sty?
Fat piggy. Oh, fat piggy. Oh, more slop, please. I'm a fat piggy. Go be a fat piggy, but you will not be a fat piggy in my dance studio.
With me. Get out of my dojo.
The shitty part about not drinking is if I'm hanging out with a girl and we're having a good time and she's gotten too drunk, you're like, I can't fuck you. you're drunk.
That's the only shitty part about not drinking?
Yeah.
I would say there's probably about another 10, 15, 25 things.
Airports are a bummer. Sure do miss getting fucking half cocked at a fucking airport
first class
bar.
flying?
Yeah. Oh, not even,
What's
dude.
the point?
This is back when I was in middle seat coach days. I just get fucking banged up. In fact, his birthday.
All right, listen, I'm going to get really depressed if you guys only fly first class.
No, I don't.
Because I still fly coach.
Yeah, I fly coach, but then I get bumped.
Almighty, I stink.
But then I get bumped up.
If you fly first class, so the drinks are free.
It's just not even an if with me.
All right. they put you back down? We're going to put you
They're like, get in the back, you fuck.
Your birthday, a couple of years ago, I was coming from Chicago and had a layover in Detroit, and then I was flying back here to hang out with you and Al Jackson, and I got so drunk at the airport bar that I almost missed my flight.
Oh,
because I was in the mood. I was like, I'm going to be drinking with Al and Joe. It's only a flight.
What year was this?
2012. Your birthday of August 2012.
Oh, did you come and meet us at McSwiggin's?
Yep.
Yeah.
What I did is I fucking got hammered in the airport, and then I showed up at my flight, and I was the last one to board, and everyone's like, hey, there he is. Someone goes,
you had more beard than when you started the morning?
Dude, yeah. I walked in and I go, as I'm walking to the gate, they go, Mr. Soder? I go, yeah. They go, we're waiting to close the door for you. And I walked on and I said whiskey on my breath, and I was like, hey, how's everybody? Not doing good. Sat down and then flew back here and got
What's up, motherfuckers? I guess you guys found the whiskey quicker than I did.
Did you guys do it on the plane? Because I was doing it out there. I want to go smoke a cig, but I'm cool.
Why are y'all stressing out, man? Just chill out.
Before we take our second break, I want Frank to tell us, though, about her, because she didn't get drugged, and they went outside, and what happened when you guys left, ultimately? I know she got in the face of the lady who worked there, and it was a whole ordeal.
Oh, yeah, I just walked the hell outside, man. I was standing out on the curb, like, talking to a couple of fellas that were standing out there, and they're like, oh, my God, what's going on in there? I'm like, I don't know, this crazy bitch is, like, fucking throwing shit all over the place. It's like, I don't know, it's a shit show.
I love that
you're cracking up outside. And, like, here she comes. Like, I swear to God, she was, like, 2 feet off the ground when they pushed her out the fucking door.
Yeah, they wanted her out.
And I'm just sitting there. I'm laughing. She looks at me. She's like, where the fuck did you go? I'm like, I just left. I was like, I wasn't dealing with this shit. I was like, I had nothing to do with that. That's all your business.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Would you be able
outside.
Would you be able to get her to admit to Jay that she was lying about being drugged and actually like apologize to the club and everybody for putting them in that position?
Oh man, that's gonna be hard because
he's trying to get laid again. You just heard that in his voice.
So, but she didn't even tell you that she told Jay she was drugged?
Mm-mm. No, she told me that she contacted Jay, and apparently you were supposed to come down here and give her money back or some shit.
That
like,
is
hold the crazy true. Really?
That's hilarious.
Hold the fuck on, Frank.
Yeah,
hold on,
to you, man. This is what she's telling me.
She said Jay was going to come personally refund her money.
Absolutely. Those were the fucking words that came out of her mouth.
In my rental Ford Fusion?
Yeah, I love that.
Frank, if I were you, I'd stay away from this girl for the rest of your days, man.
Yeah.
This is nothing good.
Any girl that lies about being drugged, yeah, stay away from her.
Also,
Frank, you're a rocker, man. Don't listen to these pussies. You do what you're going to do, dog.
You know what?
I bet that chick fucks like a beast.
Yeah.
Making up all kinds of stories. You have a bigger dick than Tommy Lee. I fucked him yesterday.
Oh, dude, yeah. You know
Never
what?
look back, Frank.
Actually, Frank, after hearing everybody's thing, I think you are. When going through hell, just keep going.
Godspeed, Frank. You said, now I want to hear about, you said she got arrested for a little bit because she fucking went ham on a fucking, she went totally ham on a valet cart.
Oh yeah, after we left the club, it was like literally a block, the valet that's right down on the corner there.
Down Walnut?
We left there, yes. We left there, and we're walking down the street. She's smashing on fucking windows, like, beating them up. She's like, those motherfuckers can't beat me out of there.
Sorry, that's her Tasmanian devil noise behind you.
That sounds about right.
Don't drug my drink.
And then Frank the whole time's going, yeah, you think we could go home now?
I'm just thinking, I already know the cops are coming, because the cops were called at Helium.
Oh, fuck.
And I'm like, we just need to get the fuck out of the city and go to hell home. Trying to get her down there. She shows up. She walks right up to the that little booth they have there at the valet, and she's like, I want my fucking car. This little short Mexican guy, he's like, you pay $25. I'm like, listen, buddy. I was like, don't mind her. I was like, I got my ticket right here. I got my keys right here. I was like, I just need to get my car and get the hell out of here.
Oh, you guys, you came in different cars?
No, I drove her down there.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, this chick wasn't getting in a vehicle.
Yeah, no.
So you're like, here's the ticket, here's the ticket, and you're going to pay for it.
Mm-hmm. So I'm like, all right, man, I'll give you the 25. She's yelling, no, you're going to pay me. She's like, you're going to pay me my money. You owe me money. Because I guess, we left before our time was up.
Right. God.
So she, decides to, fucking go inside the booth with the man standing in there.
Dude, that's crazy.
Hey, Jefe, come get your lady.
Mi señor, el diabla is
Hey, hermano.
man, this man.
Come get this psycho puta out of my crazy little tiny booth.
Look at you, you're so small you can't even lift me up. Lift me up.
Ay, 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 ay. All of los keys.
Yeah. She goes, I'm gonna throw this one over there.
And this one over there.
No.
He's like,
You throw them too far all over the adobe.
You make a mess.
you make it like Easter egg hunt?
No. I have to get my grandmother over here to clean it up.
Do you know how many times that guy who works at that little hut was yelled at the rest of the night by drunk Philly guys being like, where's my keys? And he's like,
this woman ruined everything.
yeah. Was she drugged? Sounds to me like she was drugged.
Yeah.
Her name was El Sanctomonio Pandomonio. What was the name they called it? What was fucking,
Blancas.
Satanica Pandemonium. What's the fucking Dust Till Dawn? What they call Salma Hayek? El Pandemonium Satanica.
So she fucking trashes, did she trash the hut?
Oh, absolutely. This guy's video recording. He had already called the cops, and he's on the phone with the cops telling them to get there. And
Christine, look up.
There. She smashed his monitor. She just threw the shit on the ground.
Jesus
and then
Christ.
she proceeds.
See if this is on.
Proceeds to pick up their bucket of keys, all the keys that they have parked at the fucking parking lot. And she was like, oh, these aren't my fucking keys. She throws this one over there.
She
throws this fucking key over there, breaks the bucket, and just kicks it. And fucking the shit goes everywhere. Keys are everywhere, man. I'm talking on top of cars, under cars.
And Frank goes, and that's, kids, when I knew I was going to marry your mother. She right
Frank,
then.
did you get laid that night?
No, I didn't. I didn't want to mess with the beef. That night.
Did you jerk off on her butt while she was asleep? Legal in 42 of the continental United States.
Trust Jay's
I
legality.
would argue that.
What?
I don't think I would argue that.
Good.
No. That's with zero research.
You're not allowed to jerk off on sleeping people.
Even on their butts?
No, not their butts.
What about on their jeans on their butts?
You can't consent in your sleep.
Your jeans on your butts? No? Still no?
Jeans on your butt.
Yeah, Frank, you need to stay away from this chick, man.
Absolutely.
Frank,
Or, give us weekly updates.
Frank, have you ever heard
I will. I tried to, I stopped talking to her for probably about 2 months, and then she just, contacts me out of nowhere.
Frank, would you be with an idea of us putting a body cam on you for the day?
I wish I did. The short Mexican dude, he's got video of the entire thing.
I was just going to say, Christine, look up parking lot attendant video trash, because if we can find this woman's video, what a fucking score.
Well, you might be able to contact the garage and get it, too.
Everyone's telling you, Frank, and listen to me for a second. Yeah. This is your old friend Jay talking. Everyone's telling you to get away from this chick. I'm just for the record telling you, you familiar with the term turn into the skid?
Yeah.
Just steer into the skid. Just steer into it, baby. See what life holds. What's this girl going to do? It'd be great. I mean, you were touching hands through a glass pane, and you're like, I gambled, man, but I don't regret one fucking minute of it. That chick blew my back out with that fucking puss, that crazy puss.
He goes, if I could do it again, hell yeah, I'd do it again.
He put his tracheotomy back in.
Well, will I do it again?
Yeah.
You goddamn right I'd do it again.
She was the worst thing that ever happened to me, but also the best.
Oh, shit.
You're my favorite mistake.
Frank, thank you so much for the call, dude.
Absolutely, I appreciate it, man. And like I said, what I caught of the show, man, you're a funny dude. And now that I know you're on Sirius XM, I will definitely be listening to you guys.
Awesome, brother. Thank you so much, Frank. Take care, brother. And do what you're gonna do, bro.
You should download Joe DeRosa's podcasts, Emotional Hang and See You in Hell. We'll See You in Hell, both available on iTunes. Then follow him at Joe DeRosa on Joe DeRosa Comedy.
Joe DeRosa Info is my website. Joe DeRosa Comedy will also lead you there. Emotional Hangs is on Feral Audio. We'll See You in Hell is on HeadGum. And they're both on iTunes, as you said.
Fucking boom.
I love you, Joe DeRosa.
Yeah, we love you, Joe.
I love you guys. I wish I could hang out longer.
Yeah.
You gotta go to the Frisco's, bro.
Yeah, well, they moved it to a seafood joint, which I'm very excited about.
The Frisco's is good.
Frisco's is good, but I'm gonna get some lobster.
Ooh.
Cause I ain't paying.
Oh! You pay for me, you fucking cunt!
Oh.
Joe DeRosa, everybody, thank you so much, and we'll be right back. Let's take our next break. It's the Bonfire.
And now, back to the Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Dan Soder.
It's every day, bro. It's every day, bro.
It's every day, bro. Oh, I ain't got no time.
Guys, wait up.
I want to make more videos.
We were saying goodbye to our friend Joe DeRosa there. Always good to see him again. Make sure you check out Joe's podcast, Emotional Hang. And we'll see you in hell, both available on iTunes.
And dude, gotta plug that live show, holiday show, Christmas show, Monday, December 11th at 8 p.m. at the Village Underground in New York City. If you're in the tri-state area, come on.
Come on, everybody.
Come on.
Even if you're in a different tri-state area.
Yeah. Even if you're far down in Philadelphia. So, ComedyCellar.com for a reservation. Come up and hang out with the Bonfire crew for the holiday. And then Stephanie Falcone wondering if we're going to recreate the talent show dance from Mean Girls. Probably not.
Well, I'm not. I will not. With dance, the art of dance, I'll never say no.
Well, Jay probably will say that he'll nail it, and then we'll never know.
I'll say
he's awake.
He is awake.
I wanted to tell you, we had to go today. I had to buy a dress shirt today for something.
Yeah, yes, which I know about.
Went to the store, bought a dress shirt, brought it up to the counter to make my purchase. I bought a few more things, made some impulse buys.
Sure.
When I was checking out, this is what I got now. Okay, so if you have a chip on your card, just put it in the machine right there.
Yeah.
You're going to see the prompt to see if you want to give $1 over there to St. Jude's and little I swear to you, it was like little Kayla right there if you want to help out with her, and it's like a picture of the, and then now they make you push if you're going to push no thanks, which in fairness I did. I pushed no thanks. I don't know what that exactly does.
You're a monster. It's all right.
I'm a monster. Today I pushed no thanks.
You're a self-obsessed monster.
I've given, I'm not going to sit here and suck my own dick over charity stuff I've done. Well, I'm just saying on this one, I said no thanks, but I'll tell you why I said no thanks. That's kind of a grotesque hard sell for the person that doesn't have the money.
It's the South Park episode.
No, I know, but in not humor, a woman actually said to me, little Kate, and gave a name on this fucking bald kid. It's already bad but you don't have to make it fucking more personal for me, you piece of shit.
I go, listen, lady, God already hates Kayla. I'm not going to pile on top of this.
Yeah. You want me to fight God on what he's done to Kayla?
You go, I'm a Christian Scientist, and I believe in not getting in the way, and I feel like...
That's such an offensive way to look at it. Yeah. He goes, you want me to challenge God? God said Kayla's fucked, man.
And do you want to help
Kayla's eating shit. You think she's a good person inside?
You go, do you want to help out Kayla? I go, are you familiar with overpopulation? Excuse me? I go, there's already going to be a food crisis in the Sudanese. Now, the Sudanese are fighting over food. There's also some famine in not only South Africa, but Eastern Asia. And you're telling me that Kayla, who can't even get past 6...
Well, look at that hospital room. There's Cheez-Its on her table.
Come on.
She's fine.
Come on. Come on.
Are those Is that a box of Cheez-Its on her table?
They go, sir, I want you to leave the store. Please put the stuff back. You're not allowed to be here.
I don't know who the fuck let you in here, but you are not allowed in here.
You are, without a doubt, one of the most evil people I've ever met.
I'll tell you what, the anxiety they've put on any kind of, whatchamacallit? Should we turn it off?
No. The TV's got a commercial on for a bike, for a stationary bike they can do. It has a TV on it, and someone can do one of those like Soul Cycle rides with you. And it's like, man, me and you would be the best Soul Cycle instructors. Oh. If we're like, come on, guys, let's go. You just murdered your husband, and your car stalled out. We got to go up a big hill. Freedom's on the other side.
And stop pedaling, everyone. We're free. We're in Mexico.
Oh, feel that wind in your face. We're free. Ron is dead.
Ron's dead. No, the thing I was saying was, that, whatchamacallit, they ask you for that $1 for Kayla specifically, but I'm saying the anxiety I get when I walk into a store at all now with that kind of thing, like it's tipping at stores.
Yeah.
And there's 1,000,001 jokes about it. But Starbucks, like when I go, they're so running around. It's my most, definitely an awkward moment of every day, and maybe the most awkward moment of some of my days, is how much time do you stand there in a position that's unnatural holding your money up
to show the tip?
To show them that you're tipping them.
Here's how you get credit for the tip. Always.
Please.
You go like this. I'm tipping! I'm tipping!
Oh, okay.
And then
I never thought of that approach.
And then they go like this. They go, thank you. And you go, you're welcome. I just saved you.
And by the way, no matter what store I'm in, I also ask them to sing the song.
Yeah.
Even though there's no song.
Oh, yeah.
I'm tipping. Goes, thank you, sir. Goes, sing the song.
The song?
There's no song. This is
Starbucks. We don't have a song.
Starbucks. We don't have a song. Goes,
well,
please God, do the song.
Please
and
do the
I'll
song.
go. But I gave you the $1. So.
I'm going to tell you this right now. I will take a handful of money and I will walk out.
I tell them, you fuckers just took $1 out of Kayla's pocket.
That's what you say.
You can't do a goddamn song?
You go, see what this $1 is? This $1 could have gone to a girl with leukemia. But you know who I'm giving it to? You. Want to know why? Showed some hustle on that large coffee.
But isn't that also a thing too? The tipping.
You know what Kayla didn't do? She didn't say thank you when I said have a good day. So
tipping that $1 to the person who I'm looking at makes more sense to me sometimes than just like, hey, you want to give? Dude, it's like $5, $10, $15. It's $5, $10, or $15 to Kayla and the St. Jude's Hospital. I'm like, what the fuck?
It's a bully move. It really is a bully move. The way that these commercials that come on CNN are a bully move, where they're like, "You're having a good day, right? Well, this kid isn't, and this kid's only 700 days old, which means." His whole life sucked. Yours is good.
No matter what his name is, they give him like a more kiddier name. He goes, this is little Stevie.
Yeah.
He's like, you mean Steven? He goes, no.
This is Kenny.
Stevie.
Kenneth?
Yeah.
How do you read his hospital file?
Little Kenny?
Little Kenny. This right here's Kenny. He's gonna die. And you're not. So give him your money. Why? This is a dead-end investment.
This is Topher. And you're like, do you mean Christopher? He goes, no, birth certificate says Topher. This kid was going to be an asshole either way.
Yeah, no, we're almost kind of lucky that we're cutting it short.
He goes, I'll be honest, Topher has not been a pleasant patient.
You know what? I think God wanted this one back right when he let it out.
Oh no, wrong one. He'll cycle through. This
is a real INT on God's part. He got it. It came off the hand before he even knew where he was putting it.
But don't you think putting an emotion behind it goes, if you want to help little Kayla out there.
Listen, man, you should donate. You should donate because you want to donate and not because you're forced to donate. Anything that I've ever donated, yes, I've been very high at 2:30 in the morning and donated to the North Dakota Pipeline Fund. Yes, I've been high.
I've been there.
And given to South Bronx Freedom Fund because I'm fucking stoned.
Dude, I've done some...
Point is, I get high on philanthropy.
I got a weird argument. I got a weird argument not long ago.
Hold on, let me say philanthropic.
Philanthropic?
Philanthropic? How do you say
I got an argument with another comic once when a comic who we all know had a tragedy in their life and they were collecting money for them.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And this person was an adult and this person had money, but I get it. And it was like, if you want to... And one of the clubs in New York said, if you want to give your
spot pay,
or if not, you could take your spot pay, but if you want, like, we're taking donations of the spot pay to this thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I go, man, when that came into my life.
Philanthropic. Thank you.
When that came into my life.
Wow, that was hard.
When that came into my life, I'm like, take my spot pay and then here's a couple more dollars.
Yeah.
But it was presented in a way, I pointed out, I go, that's a fucked up way for that email to come out because you're making everybody feel like, of course they should do this. But to some people, I remember a time in comedy where my spot pay was my living.
Yeah.
Money.
And there's
that $30, that $20, whatever it was like the reason I'd be able to like get some food that night.
And in all sense,
or put gas in my car to get anywhere. You know, it's like
it's a weird thing of negging someone into money where they're like, "Yeah, I bet your life's pretty good, so you don't want to."
But another comic got irate with me for even suggesting that wasn't really. It's like, oh, so what? It's like this comic's going through the hard time right now. It goes, I completely acknowledge, but don't make other people goes, I wish I could help, but I can give you my condolences, but I'm sorry, I don't have any financial financial help, and you're going like, well, what a piece of shit you look. Oh, look at you're the one person taking your fucking spot pay.
Yeah.
So it's like you take it from them, and I'm like, well, you just gotta, you can't force somebody to just know what charity means. Like,
if I remember correctly, wasn't this right around the time your house got flooded, or was it after?
I think it was before my house got flooded.
I remember that email, and I'm putting it around the time that you went through something too, so it's almost...
Yeah, but it wasn't that kind of a thing. This was like a totally opposite. It was like a death in their family that was like close to home. It was, yeah. It was a death in the family that was close to home. But I mean, like, I don't know, just like...
Yeah.
If you want to do
well, there's been people on Facebook that have put up GoFundMe to be like, hey guys, pretty tough and I'm not going to make rent this month and my phone bill, but I'm out here. And have you seen any of these? Like GoFundMe on Facebook where they're like, but I'm living my dream, so if you could just kind of help me out, trust me, it mean the world to me and I can just get out there one more month.
Meanwhile, I don't want to GoFundMe a project.
Yeah, don't GoFundMe a project. Like, it's crazy. People are using GoFundMe as just straight up like, hey, pay my rent. I'm not gonna make rent.
No shit.
Yeah, dude. I think we're about to go down a wormhole.
Is there a thing where it's
844 Comedy 9 if you know people that are using GoFundMe in an inappropriate way?
How about 8449 if you are a sugar baby?
Sugar baby! I love sugar babies.
I'd like to hear from a girl who's like a sugar baby.
Well, there's a girl, Wendy Starling, who's a comic, did Tim Dillon's podcast all about it. And, she said,
sugar baby?
Yeah, she said there's like 6 different guys and each one kind of pays a different allowance.
Ew. I want a sugar mama.
Oh, is that what she calls jizz? The allowance?
She goes, do I get my allowance now?
You ready for your allowance?
But it's like one guy's like,
can I put your allowance in your back pocket? Here it comes.
Oh my God.
20, 40, 60, 80, hundo.
60,
Alright. Yeah, I'd like to hear from a sugar baby or even a suger daddy, but I don't think sugar daddies like to acknowledge it, for sure.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy that people will use GoFundMes as like a way to just be... Because what they're doing is they're using the same exact thing that they're using for Kayla and St. Jude's. They're basically using that... it's the way people get on trains. Like, you know, when you see the heroin kids from Union Square, and they get in an all black and they have a dog and they're like, I'm just trying to find a bus ticket home to Buffalo and it's my birthday today and I'll show you my license that shows you it's my birthday. And it's like, what, dude? And then I see a guy without a face and I'm like, take my money. Just please, God, take my money. Cause how the fuck you're alive right now? There's a lady that lives by me in Astoria that I've given money to. She lives up by my train and she's like one of those people that, you know, that like they concave into themselves.
Oh, yeah.
And she's like a real bad heroin addict. And it's pretty obvious over the years. She's just gotten fucking worse and worse. And every time I get her money, I go, please go get help. I just give her money and I go, please go get help. Please go get help. For fucking 8-9 years I've been saying this. When I drop change into her coin or when I put money when I'm walking by, I go, please get help. Just please go get help. And then she goes, you know, I don't know what her fucking defense is. But it's not for me to be like...
You walk by, she goes,
well, damn, therapy's going pretty good. I got a really chance to go and explore what's going on. The reason why I was sitting around like this. I realized maybe my parents love me a little bit more. Maybe my uncle loved me a little bit too much. I also want to thank you for paying. Thank you for paying for my trip to the Virgin Islands. I just got away with, you know, Mark, my husband.
I go, you're married? She goes, oh yeah.
He works the bridge on the other side of the Triborough. I'm married like a motherfucker. I wasn't else I'd taste a piece of your candy.
We have Amanda from Cali says their friend started GoFundMe for stupid reasons. What was, Amanda? Do we have Amanda? Hey Amanda, how are you? You're on the Bonfire.
I'm good, how are you guys?
We're great. What reasons do they start is this, now when you say my friend, are you doing like a therapist where you're talking about yourself?
Yeah. No, absolutely not. No. I have a friend, my sister and I, and she's having a baby, so we already have to buy like a baby shower gift and she did like an announcement party, we had to buy a gift for that. And then right when she sent out her registry, she also sent out this whole GoFundMe page. And it said that, that their house that they were renting was sold. So we thought she was going to ask for like first month's rent to get a new place.
Yeah.
And she said, well, we've been saving to get, to buy a home, and it'd be really great if we could do that. And we just need a little more of the down payment. We already have $1,000. We just need 20 more.
Wow.
She was asking for the whole down payment for a house.
I'll tell you this, it's ballsy.
And how far did it get?
I think she got like $1,600 in the first couple days, and then it just stopped. but it's all from like her family.
What was their promises that she would do? Like,
donate 1,000, you get to stay in the guest room.
That's what I'm saying. Some of them always, it's like the Corey Feldman thing's always like, you're a producer, or you get to hang out and you get a high five with me. Like, what is she saying? Is like, there's some kind of like, you couldn't possibly put on a GoFundMe like, I'll send you a picture like my ass or something, right? Like,
I like Big J's GoFundMe goals. Like, you donate 2,000, you get a pinky in my butt. You donate 5,000.
I'll tell you what, if you let me know what I get though. Could you imagine?
Watch me squirt and you go, you know what? That's worth $5,000 to me.
Oh yeah, didn't Dustin Diamond do a GoFundMe to save his house? And it was like, I want to put the, can you cock slap me if you do it? I don't get cock slapped by Dustin Diamond's big hog.
I'll take that back and I'll say, I'll do it for the same amount of money if I can wear your big dick like a wristwatch.
Yeah, just wristwatch it once.
Put it out and go, oh, it's half a past.
Come on, Screech.
It's 15 past cock o'clock.
Is that the only thing your friend used it for? I mean, how many things could like you possibly, it's like, hey, need shaving cream, could really use $1.75.
I want to start doing GoFundMe's for the simplistic shit. Hey guys, out of bounty, gotta go pick some up. I need $12.99 for a fucking durable 12-pack.
I was gonna get some Tide, and then I got to the store and I realized, it goes, look, I have $3, so I can buy the liquid Tide, but they have these little new ones where there's like a little thing in it and a packet that explodes and you put it in the top, and I want to get those, and those cost $7, so I'm looking for about another $4.
Hey guys, I kind of want to harass my ex. Gonna get some money for bail. Want to know if you guys want to pitch in. I'm gonna go outside her apartment and just yell that she did me wrong.
Seeking arrangement. Yeah, that's fucking crazy, man.
Well, Amanda, you have, is she still your friend?
She's kind of like a childhood friend. So
I get it. Like, she's locked to you.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, she's locked in.
Well, God bless. And I hope she gets kicked out of her house. Is that weird? Is that bad to say?
She didn't get the house, right? Because she only made $1,600 of $20,000.
God is great.
Yeah. No, she didn't get it.
God handles all the riffraff. This lady, Kayla, Kayla from Make-A-Wish.
I mean, listen. Sometimes the sea cleans itself.
The Lord has it in for that little girl. Was that what Hulk Hogan said about the kid that his son made a vegetable?
Yeah.
Was driving the car. It's like, I don't know what that boy did to get wrong with God, but he had one coming, I guess. Like, cool. Is that how you see it, Hulkster?
Oh my God, because pretty much when I was a kid, I thought you talked to God.
Yeah.
He's like, I said my prayers, brother. And I said, if you could take out Nick's friend, he's been a little uppity, brother. God, it's time for you to drop the leg on him.
This kid went to the military and cost my son a faggot, brother. I won't have it. God.
Hey, brother, if you're up there listening to me, brother, drop the hammer. That's it. And by hammer, hit him with the big boot.
This one's going out to the number one Hulkamaniac. That's the Lord himself.
Taking care of my son's trash. And what you gonna do when the Almighty takes you out?
Michael in North Carolina says he had a sugar mama. I didn't see that coming.
What? I think you're lying, Michael.
I am not lying. I swear to God.
How old are you?
Background story.
Well, first off, let's get some deets. How old are you?
I'm 28 right now.
Okay.
How old is this grizzly old bitch?
When I had my sugar mama.
You were 19 when you had your sugar mama. How old was she?
She was 42 at the time.
Fuck yeah. 23-year difference.
Ow! So, I was flying, my brother went to school in California. I was flying back from his place, and I was sitting at the airport bar, and I couldn't drink. I was 19.
Yeah.
And this lady sits down next to me, and she wants to have the whole, hey, how are you? What do you do? And I'm like, lady, I don't do anything. I'm 19. I literally don't do anything.
Just perfect. You're unexposed. Yeah. Awesome. How you doing, my name?
Just, Michael, you're on the phone at a great time where you get to see Jake, well, you don't get to see it, but just know that as you're talking, Jacob's already out because he just follows Deb with his eyes down the entire fucking hall.
The way a cat follows a laser. Jacob's on it. Also, you should know that for the rest of this scenario, the older woman in Jacob's mind will be played by Deb.
So she walks up.
She was pretty smoking. I'm not going to, for an older lady, she was.
Hey, that's ageist. Women are beautiful at all ages.
I would say 7.5 for an attractive older lady.
Oh, that's a fucking Airport 9.
Yeah, that's an airport. That really is. And that's a Terminal B10.
Oh, Terminal B10 for sure.
Where were you fishing? Delta or Southwest? Southwest.
This lady comes up to me in the bar, and she, oh, hey, how are, where are you from? What do you do? Blah, blah. I don't do anything. Blah, blah. I'm just eating chicken nuggets at the bar or whatever.
You go, beat it, lady. I want my dinosaur nuggets.
And she says, hey, you're super interesting, and I see you're flying back to North Carolina. I'm going back to North Carolina, too. We're on the same flight. Oh, man, crazy coincidence, blah, blah. And she goes up to the desk and has me bumped to first class so I can sit next to her on the plane.
Great.
Hell yeah.
You're pushing denim on the upgrade with me.
Hell yeah.
It was pretty impressive.
Oh, Michael, are you gorgeous?
Michael, I don't know. Are you a gorgeous
man?
Do you like soft kits and baths?
I might be a gorgeous man. I might be.
That means you are. But you're a decent dude. Because you just got
pics.
What's that?
I'm just kidding.
Christine, no one ever sends Christine pics. Send Christine pics. If your dick's out, I don't give a shit. Let her take a peek.
Yeah.
Let her see if maybe she's got a couple extra bucks.
Yeah, send dick pics, guys.
Send dick pics. Send a couple extra. I gotta fucking,
You're gonna blow out the email.
Oh yeah, Christine wants your dick pics. Let it be known.
We would just jerk off next to each other on bears or hump each other's legs.
Different time. It's a different time then. That's the Bonfire at SiriusXM.com. All your dick pics to Christine.
Get those dicks in for Christine!
Christine loves those dicks!
She's up on a mountain right now blowing one of those horns.
Conch shell.
Conch shell.
Go ahead, Michael. She bumped into first class.
Bumped me in first class. Flew back to North Carolina, and she says, hey, I'm getting a limo back to my place.
This lady's straight up out of night.
I'm like,
is this the 1987 Michael J. Fox movie, Sleeping Your Way to My Success? Secret to My Success?
Young man, would you like to come see an old-style Hollywood home?
Yeah. So she's got a limo back to her house, and she invites you in the limo?
Back, I'm getting picked up by nobody at the airport, so I'm like, I'm already along for the ride, so, why not? Let's just go ahead. Back to her place. She lived next to, I'm not going to say where it was, but she lived next to a very, very, very exclusive resort that's located in Raleigh that may or may not be frequented by a bunch of high-end people. And
by the way, I like Dan's doing all the, these are really not good clues for me.
These are terrible.
I know there was a resort in Raleigh.
I just like resorts.
I don't want to give them away to you, but you can figure them out very, very, very easily.
King's Dominion.
Yes. Raleigh's finest sexual club. You coming down to North Carolina, you gotta go down to Kingsman Club. That's well.
Coming to the plantation.
Yeah.
Girl got a huss like a gator.
Oh, she get on down there snapping and a clapping. So she lives
his husband was a high-end banking guy, apparently, and he was always traveling across many, I don't know where the fuck he was all the time. He was gone.
I feel like you just took every, penthouse paper and, put it into one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but keep going. I mean, I'm in.
So he had an arrangement with her. He was an older guy. An arrangement with her where I could be around, but I couldn't be around when he was in town.
Well, now, darling, I love you the way the summer loves the rain. Now, if you need a young piece of dick when I'm out on the road, that is fine, but he shall not sleep in our sheets.
He keeps his jism on your side of the sheet.
I'll swear if I roll around in any dried young cum, I'll know it. It'll make my skin break out. Now, this is our arrangement. You can have yourself a little boy toy, and I'll go back out to bloodletting by the forest.
So, Michael, you used to fuck her while he was gone.
That was pretty much the arrangement. And in exchange, she bought my textbooks. She put gas in my car. She would fly me to wherever she was going.
Where's the coolest place you went with her?
She had a house in Vail, Colorado. That was pretty cool.
Bro. I know all about Vail, dog. Right? Yeah, Vail's where all rich people. There's Vail Village where all these rich people have houses.
Is Vail above Aspen?
No, Aspen. Vale's before Aspen.
I want to see these wonderful places because by the show Active Shooter, the new docu-series on Showtime, it would appear that the only thing that happens in Colorado are mass shootings.
Well, we are good at it, dude. So don't take the win from
we're in the middle of we're in the middle of Columbine episode right now.
So this is Vale Village. This is where all
look at that.
I mean, so they're not like above. Like, is it higher end than Aspen, or is Aspen the highest?
Aspen's like the nicest, but Aspen's for like billionaires who buy houses and live there, and they can fly their private jets into Aspen Airport. Vale is like when you're rich, but you have to fly into Denver. So you fly into Denver, then you drive up to Vale, because Vale's maybe 90 minutes away. But it's got fucking nice ass places. And like Vale Village, it's like a it looks like a little Swiss town. But it's nice. Got the greatest peaches I've ever had in my life at the Vale, at the Vale Town Hall. It was
Do you worry that her bones were sore when you were fucking her in that cold temperature?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. She was taking her Benefiber or whatever the fuck old people take to remember, but
I love that she fucking knocks down 2 Centriums before she jumps in the sack with it.
Centrum Silvers?
Yeah, she goes, hold on, baby. Mama needs her bone pills. Was she good in bed?
She's not the best I ever had, but it wasn't bad.
All right.
It wasn't bad.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I've seen a lot of free stuff out of it, so that bumped it up a couple points.
Yeah, but it wasn't like, how was the beach game? Because I feel like old ladies that can throw neck like that.
Or they didn't, or they're not good at it at all, could be.
Yeah, what is it?
I don't know.
Was she terrible or great at it?
It was just average. It was okay.
Yeah, it's weird. When they're older.
I think that in my mind, it was great because I was 19 years old and anything was fantastic.
But when you get older and an old lady blows you, it's weird because your balls hang heavy and then your nuts just bounce off her gizzard the whole time. She's
You're
blowing
just
you.
Slapping loose neck skin.
Clap, 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 clap.
It sounds like it just sounds like unenthusiastic high fives.
Clunk.
Hey, I guess. Hey, good to see you. Good job at the meeting.
Good for you, Michael. That's fantastic. What ultimately ended it? What happened? You aged out?
It went on for, that's what I was going to get to. It went on for 2 years. When I was 21, the phone calls just stopped happening. The free stuff stopped rolling in. And I think that I got out of her age group. When I could now legally drink, she was not interested in me anymore.
She's a predator.
I think that's what it was.
She is a predator.
She called you, she goes,
a predator.
She's like, I'm done with you, Grandpa.
She goes, get your old dick out of my face.
He was 19, totally legal.
I know. That's fucking great, though.
Well,
dude.
Michael, Christine's in. She wants a shot at the title, it sounds like.
He's old now.
Christine's got a couple bucks she could part with. What do you need?
I don't.
Yeah, that's a weird thing where you're almost like, all right, so this eventually ends because I age like a fruit. I just mold up, and then that's it?
Well, good for you, Michael. I mean, you had a good run there, buddy. 19 to 21, you got to see Vail, Colorado, the one place in Colorado.
Patty Porsche, I know her.
They're not murdering people.
That's a porn star that quit that I somehow found on Facebook a couple years ago.
Oh, somehow? Let me guess, did you somehow Google huge tits?
No.
Old lady?
No. She's a porn star.
Yeah.
And I found her real life Facebook.
You just happened upon it?
I don't know how the fuck I got there. That was one of those jerk wormholes.
Deep hours of searching?
Where I go like
First things first, Wikipedia, what her real name is.
No. That's what you thought. But then I was just bouncing around and all of a sudden I'm like, I want her Facebook page. It felt really creepy and I stopped.
That doesn't strike me. I don't know. That fucking old lady's skin on the chest is weird to me.
Love it.
Mike, thanks for the call, buddy.
Yeah, no problem, guys.
What a crazy story.
I mean, that's gotta be pretty awesome just getting flown around.
Oh, hell yeah. By some fucking old hot box. Let's take our last break. Yeah, Jacob? And then we'll come back.
He's just in Debadoo land.
Well, I know, that's it. It's all over, man.
God,
The whole thing is like, I hope this chair's not too high that my boner hits the table.
I wonder what she had. I wonder if she had her oatmeal like she always does on Monday.
What if Jacob only has thoughts of like grotesque things with her where he's like, I just wanted her to fart in my mouth 3 times and I would be forever in her debt.
Sometimes I wake up and I wish she was there to wake up with me.
I'm like, Jacob, that's so sweet.
And then she could throw up her morning food in my mouth. I want her to mama bird me.
Oh my God, I just want to hold her little baby shits in my hand while I jack it with my left like a stranger.
Is it weird that all I want to listen to on my iTunes is the sound of her pitter patter from her pee outside? I want piss hitting dirt.
I mean, it's a real, not a golden shower, but like a golden torrential storm.
I want to hear her move the earth with her piss. Down in a waterfall of heaven.
We'll be right back. It's the Bonfire.
And now, back to the bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Dan Soder.
Oh, if I had a gong right now?
It's the Bonfire, Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95. I'm Dan Soder. That's Big J. Oakerson. Fucking nailing Toto's Africa.
I think I nailed it.
I love, I love my Sleep Number bed, but I saw a commercial for it where they show a very attractive couple waking up in a Sleep Number, and it's like, come on, man.
Oh, yeah. Very attractive. What do you mean? You don't think attractive couples sleep in Sleep Numbers? Me and Christine sleep in a Sleep Number?
You guys are sexy, not attractive.
Good thinking, bro. Good
Quick thinking, Dan Soder.
I mean, I was just really protecting Christine's emotions there. I know you find me very sexy.
Oh, I find you en fuego.
Especially as I'm wearing today, which we should point out because I gotta find the name of the fan who gave us to us. It was so sweet. I said the fan gave me this Dallas Sucks beer, which I want to give them credit when I find. It was such a chaotic weekend. I mean, I didn't get names, but I want to get names for the Dallas Sucks beer that Lou is drinking, by the way.
He drank one.
And another fan gave me a shirt that is just...
Dude, it's so
Well,
fun.
You know what? Let's just say we're going to put it out.
At the Bonfire, SXM on Twitter, Instagram. Yeah. You can see this shirt. It's a good clue on the show. I mean, it is... Can I tell you this? It's terrifying.
Great.
Because I feel like an enemy made it. Also, does my ear look like that stuff?
I showed it to Josh Adam Myers, and he sent me a picture saying that you look like Abe Vigoda in this picture.
I love Abe Vigoda. Can I start talking like Abe Vigoda?
But somebody made me a T-shirt.
Young Abe Vigoda.
Young Abe Vigoda. Christine's going to put a picture out at the Bonfire SXM. I mean, it is a Dan Soder T-shirt.
It's my face, but it's done in like a negative, like a picture negative.
It's so great.
Can I say this?
What's up? Ooh, star. I love it.
I hate my face.
I get so hard.
I love that. I love that wave.
I get so hard.
God, that wave.
We were talking on the break a bit about a video that was brought to us by Black Lou,
who's a Cowboys fan. So it's surprising. But it's a video of Jerry Jones, the owner of the Dallas Cowboys, making racially charged comments about a white family being with a black girl. This isn't the first time Jerry Jones has been caught filming when he parties. Apparently the dude's like... He's a billionaire, so he's a cowboy.
Get that camera on right now, Hoss.
He goes, I'm about to say some real shit.
First things first, how cool I am. I own like 55 black dudes.
He goes, you want me to beat the shit out of somebody? I'll send the O-line, brother. This is how I live.
Like taking full slave-like ownership over the team.
He goes, cough stuck?
Ezekiel Elliott, what do you want to do? You want to meet him? You want him to bring us food? I don't give a fuck. I own him.
What if I told you I could get the whole linebacking core to get you out of a mud pile and doing it?
Well, yeah, Michael Irvin owes me about 50. I can have him come over and do something gay if you want.
Who do you think bought all that coke in them jackets?
You want to do something gay with Michael Irvin? Because he'll do it if I tell him.
You want to watch me kiss Troy Aikman? He has to. And he goes, guy's taking so many headshots he doesn't even know what's going on.
What do you want to see? Oh, you want to see Troy Aikman's penis? Troy, get in here. Do the thing.
Yeah. Hey.
What thing, Jerry? Goes,
don't. He goes,
Troy boy. Fucking thing.
My daughter used Charles Haley's penis as a swim noodle.
DeMarcus Ware had a cock that, I'll be honest with you, could save 3 rows of a plane if it ever hits the water.
You know what's funny? Jeremy Whitten is a shower, not a grower. Basically, it's the same hard as it is soft, which is pretty... By the way,
Jerry Jones might be my favorite.
Kissing...
Just keep saying things about the Cowboys.
Kissing Tony Romo is like legitimately being in a 90s teenager movie.
You ever see yourself sucking someone's dick on a 100-foot TV?
He goes, I got boo food right on the star.
It's one time by a little man named Roger Staubach.
He goes, by the Emmett Smith.
He goes,
fucked me good.
Who you're wondering? Daryl Moose Johnson.
That's what I was going to say. I was going to go, you know who could suck a dick like a champ? Jay Novacek. Don't tell nobody.
And he really wave ran me too, like where he held my fucking ankle. He held my wrist back while he was ramming it.
I guess I'm like, is that why I call you the moose? Because your arms go forward and backwards.
You're holding back my arms like a moose.
Yeah.
Is that what moose do?
I'll tell you this right now. Larry Allen Comes like a fire hydrant. I mean,
Roy Williams Jr.
Hot summer day, crack him open and it'll cool you off.
Roy Williams Jr. Sound like a fucking Foster's can. The thing's insane. You couldn't. I'd have to do something in my face to get the whole thing in my mouth.
This is real. He fucked me so hard my hearing aids came out.
And they're implants.
Well, let's watch
He jarred loose the implants.
The video's only 23 seconds, but apparently he's drunk and says some racist shit.
And Jennifer, congratulations on the wedding. Now, you know he's with a black girl tonight, don't you?
Right in, Jerry.
Thank you, buddy.
Actually, you know what? I think Jerry Jones was being funny because I think a black guy's marrying a white girl.
He was actually being funny.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with that at all. And I am looking for every reason to hate Jerry Jones.
Yeah, you're an Eagles fan and I'm a Niners fan. We both want to hate him.
Here's why it's not a total loss. Drunk Jerry Jones character?
It's a lot of
Maybe
fun.
my new thing.
How you going? How you doing, Jennifer? Congratulations on your wedding. Now, if you don't mind me, get out of here. I gotta go plant one on Aikman's butthole.
I'm pretty deep into Waffle Johnson right now as my character work, but I'll be honest, Drunk Jerry Jones makes me laugh pretty hard.
Yeah, I mean, Black Lou, do you take offense to this?
Not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Right?
Everybody makes those jokes. But do you remember, he always is drunk and in trouble.
Yeah.
Do you remember him with Tim Tebow?
What did he say with Tebow?
Before they drafted, people thought Tebow was going to Dallas, and he just started trashing Tebow at this bar.
Oh, that's great.
And these guys were recording him.
That's great.
Or the pictures of him at the bar drunk with the girls on his crotch. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did see that.
Guy's a fucking ass. Like, came in my office, I pulled out my dick, and he said, I'm not that kind of guy, and he walked away. I said, what kind of guy? You're not a fucking winner, faggot?
I go, hey, Tim Tebow, if I need a guy with a World War I haircut, I'll dig up my grandpappy. No, I'll dig up my pappy. Now get the hell out of here.
My nana and my pappy.
Jerry Jones bowed mouths Bill Parcells. Is any of the audio salvageable?
It was a miracle, wasn't it?
He almost never got in, and he almost gone. Tebow was never hit the...
What if you were the Jaguars?
I love, by the way, the fans just come up to him and inside him, he goes, what are your thoughts about, Deion Sanders' behavior?
Yeah. Hey, no, you got the camera going? Good. All right, follow me right up to the bar. Hey, Jerry, what would you say your relationship's like with, Bill Parcells? I hate him. He goes, whoa, you hate him.
Fucking Jew.
Whoa.
He's not a Jew. He's not? Well, I got some ideas about the Jews.
Gotta tell you something, Barry Switzer's into the Orientals. You go, oh God, Drunk Jerry Jones.
He's going, yeah, because, I'll tell you something a lot of people didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
Deion Sanders used to kiss guys in the green room, in the locker room.
I have said for years, and I will continue to say, that Jimmy Johnson used child cum to keep his hair like that.
Emmett Smith had a butthole you could park goddamn 57 Ford Fairlane in.
I'm like, Emmett, do you just sit on your helmet in the off days, or what's going on, buddy?
That's so great.
I just love bashing Jerry Jones. So yeah, that wasn't bad. So, shake my head.
I thought that was a joke, yeah.
Makes racially charged comment.
I mean, if someone makes a big deal about that, you're looking to hate this guy.
I think somebody's just going after him for all the stuff he's doing in the NFL right now.
Yeah.
I think they're trying to dig up dirt.
Yeah. We're in there. I mean,
has he taken any action as far as that? Like, say, anyone who takes a knee is getting in trouble? Or are they all just not taking a knee, though?
I think is he one of the ones that's saying stay in the locker room or don't take a knee?
No, this is more to do with his beef with Roger Goodell and him trying to stop the contract extension for him. And the NFL owners are kind of pissed at him. They're trying to get him kicked out of being the owner for the Cowboys.
What?
Because they like Roger Goodell.
Basically. Roger's making everybody a lot of money.
He's making himself a lot of money. That $50 million contract he wants. He wants a guaranteed $50 million a year, health insurance.
And a private jet for life.
Good for you, Goodell.
For life.
For life. Private jet for life. Giving you the NWO.
You don't get things for life a lot. I've noticed recently in the commercials for, I believe it's Sprint.
Mm-hmm.
Their commercials now, if you get the iPhone through them, you get HBO for life. And I found that to be such a funny claim to make on something. I was like, for life. He goes, HBO for life? Like, I feel like at some point in your life, you will end up saying to somebody who goes, no, I don't understand. It should work because I have HBO for life. And they're going to be like, sir, I don't even know what that means.
That's not a thing. And you go, I'm awake now. Now I'm awake.
Yeah, it's 2030. It's 2030. You haven't paid a bill since 2017. He goes, but I was told I have it for life.
Sir, you know, after the fall of the United States that went over to Chinese government, the Chinese government does not allow anything for life except praise of the People's Republic of the United States of America of China.
You told me it was for life.
You go, well, that was the second time I tricked you. First time was when
I don't even care what you're gonna say.
Cause are you awake? And I'm not a pussy.
You just call us pussies.
We're not pussies.
Pussies. Yeah.
Pussies.
Yeah. Pussies.
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 We're gonna have some fun. I think we're having pretty sure actually it is working out that my daughter's going to come in for an episode.
Good. We have our millennial.
We're going to really tear into these YouTube people because she knows it. She knows the landscape. Oh, she knows the whole motherfucking deal of what's going on. What a fun show today we had, dude.
It was fun. It's every day, bro. The bonfire's 4 days a week, bro. Big J. Oakerson's going to be at the Funny Bone in Albany this Friday, November 24th. And Saturday, November 25th.
Yeah.
It said December 25th. I was
just
like,
the 2 days.
Jay's just going back for Christmas? What a shit booking.
You can catch me twice.
Yeah.
Once for no reason, the day after Thanksgiving, and then Christmas itself, everyone. Albany, I'm looking for 4 people to come see me do comedy.
So check them out at the Funny Bone in Albany this Friday and Saturday. Go get tickets at Big J Comedy.
It is Thanksgiving weekend, so please, get your asses out there. The Funny Bone in Albany this Friday. Justin Silver will be with me for that.
Yeah, air drumming his ass off.
Air fucking wailing. 7-8 signature time.
Yeah, BigJComedy.com for tickets.
Dan Soder going to be at Cap City in Austin, Texas, Thursday, November 30th through Saturday, December 2nd. Get your tickets for that. And all of Dan's shows at dansoder.com. I also have Indianapolis coming up first week of, we should put on there too, Morty's. I'm doing new club in Indianapolis. Ooh. Never done Morty's before. Ooh. But I will be there the first weekend of December. Or I think it's the same thing, November 30th through December 2nd.
Don't buy wigs that come off at the wrong time.
Again,
all these wigs are tested against hurricane winds.
And also, check out Joe DeRosa's podcast, Emotional Hang, and We'll See You in Hell, both available on iTunes. Follow us at The Bonfire, SXM on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And also, Campers, live taping. Not a live show, but a taping of us live in person of The Bonfire for our holiday show, Monday, December 11th. It's short notice, so we got to pack this thing up, man. The VU loves having us there. We love doing it there, but we got to put some butts in some seats and come have a good time with us. We have a lot of fun shit planned, some unveilings, some follow-ups on stuff, some great guests.
Yeah, it's good.
Just some real fun ideas here. December 11th, 8 p.m. at the Village Underground in New York City. Go to ComedyCellar.com to make a reservation. It is a free show. There's a 2-drink minimum or 2-item minimum, but it is absolutely a free show. Come down. Come support the show. We'd love to meet the fans, man. What an amazing weekend I had in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
So cool, man. And really, it's like, there's almost nobody in the audience, with the exception of one girl, who then went fucking buck shit on a goddamn...
There you go.
On a valet service thing.
Guys, we can all agree it's not her fault. She was drunk.
It was not her fault. She was totally drunk. It was more Frank's fault. Frank, I wish I'd back on the phone. Frank, this is sort of your fault. Frank's definitely going to dip that wick one more time. I guarantee it. Dan Soder, it was so great having you back today.
I love you.
I missed you last week, and only when you're not here at all. And we'll catch you guys tomorrow on The Bonfire.